Sade Balgnerise. Sorry, Sade.
Hey, Judge. How you doing? Alex Arca for Sade Balgnerise.
All right, let's see. Get your client turn the camera on. All right, it's 23 CP 217236. Sade Balgnerise got cruelty in the first, cruelty in the third, and battery.
Correct, Judge.
Well,
Judge, I did not represent her at the first appearance. I got brought on afterwards, but I'll be quick and to the point. Judge, apparently one of the victims in the case, as listed on the bond orders, whom my client does not know, but more importantly, the second victim, Lawrence Gunn, is her son. According to the bond conditions, she's not supposed to have any contact and her son. The only problem is Mr. Gunn is her son, whom she takes care of. So again, Judge, I was not there at the first appearance, but it's kind of hard for her not to have contact with her son since she's the primary caretaker. Number two, Judge, she's 36 years old. She has no criminal history. She has 4 kids. One's a 2-month-old, which I believe she's holding there. Another one's 4. The other one's 15 years old. The other one is 16. Judge, I think it's been about 90 days since the date of arrest, give or take a day in either direction. But I was inquiring as to, one, if she can have contact with her son, because I think that might have been an error to have no contact with her own son. And then 2, if the ankle monitor can be removed. She has no prior criminal history, no prior FTAs. She lives outside of the county now, I believe in Suwannee. So she is local. Again, she's not a flight risk. I don't know why that was added on, but it just seems kind of odd considering she's a local individual with no prior criminal history, no prior FTAs.
so hold on. So she said she doesn't know Malik?
She doesn't, apparently, and her son had it out. Her son was being bullied
At the bus stop.
She went to go ahead and defend her son because her son was being jumped, is my understanding. And then at that point, she went ahead and intervened. Is not her son. She does not and is. However, is her son. And part of the bond conditions was that she was supposed to have no contact with him, with her own son, which.
So this says that allegedly hit him in the back of the head and pepper sprayed him into his eyes, nose, and mouth. But she's only had this ankle monitor on for how long? Since
about
March?
90 days, Judge.
All right, Ms. Patton?
Yeah, no FTAs, Judge. I mean,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, I know this isn't
no,
one
that's
that
okay.
I did, so I mean, I can't speak if it was a mistake or.
I would object to removing the ankle monitor. However, I did take a look at the warrant in terms of contact with her son. It doesn't seem like she's had any issues with her son. So just so no long as there's, no violent contact with her son, not that I'm alleging that she's done that in the past, I just would have that as a condition. But based upon what's happened with the pepper spray in the eyes and choking and striking in the back of the head, I would object to removing the ankle monitor.
All right,
Judge,
so,
I have to beg to differ. For the purpose of an ankle monitor, she usually go to track somebody's movement. And she does not live anywhere close to the alleged incident anymore. She's over in Suwannee. My understanding is that this happened somewhere in Fulton County. But if she had FTAs or something of that sort, Judge, I would completely understand. And I would always have to agree with the state. But in this situation, there's no FTA. She's got no prior criminal history. She's been doing well for the past 90 days. Furthermore, she works as a bartender and a host event consultant and does host eventing or event hosting. Sorry if I got it backwards. So the ankle monitor kind of prohibits her from doing her job because no one really wants a bartender that's got an ankle monitor just bulging out. But again, if I had heard something as to an FTA or prior criminal history, I would completely agree and understand. However, I think that's far from the issue here.
well, I tell you what, I'm not going to make her wear it a year, but I will remove as far as no contact. I mean, like I said, I don't know. Typically, if I put they can't have contact with the child, it's like if there's a juvenile court case pending and I'll let juvenile court order, control whoever does that. So if you come back in a few months and there's absolutely no violations, I'll be glad to take it off. And, let's see, what's this?
All right.
Back in September, we'll talk about removing it then.
Your Honor, if I may, you could switch it to a teletrax monitor if she's worried about it being in place at work. I do understand that might be an issue. However, like I said, it is to track what her movements are and to ensure that there is no contact, but a teletrax monitor might be easier if she's working to pass off is just, it looks more like a Apple Watch.
The watch, yeah. Ms. Lewis, did they work out the issues with that?
Unfortunately, Judge, same update as last week when you asked.
Yeah, see, they haven't worked out the issues with that. So unless she wants to pay for it, because there's contract issues, whether the contract's gonna cover that.
Yeah,
Understood.
it's beyond the pale of what we can even do or determine, Judge. We can't move the needle on any of this. This is kind of above us.
Well, I think that right there was sticking his head in. Just shoot me the order, Mr. Arco. We'll sign it and get it back to you. And like I said, just put it back on, come back 3 weeks and we'll talk about it.
Understood, Judge. Thank you so much for your time.
All right,
said-
thank you.
Judge, you said 3 weeks or 3
I meant
months?
3 months. 3 months, sorry.
That's what I figured you meant.
Yeah, sorry. All
I
right.
figured 3 weeks would be too soon.
Yeah, but just send that to me to remove the order. We'll get that signed off on.
Thank you, Judge. And who should I send the order to? You directly or to your chambers?
Sure, you can send it to me directly or Miss Robinson to what's the email? Is it Orca?
He should have the email from where he got the notice for today's hearing from me.
Oh, yeah, just send it there. Yeah, she'll get it to me and I'm pretty good about signing them as just quick as I get them.
Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it and have a great night.
All right, thank you. You too. Thank you, ma'am. Best of luck to you.